Yo, yo, yo. welcome. Big ups. Welcome back, everybody, to another show. Mr.Futures bringing you that new and exclusive content, unique content. Got a great video in store for you guys today. If you could do me a favor, just like the video right now. I would appreciate that. Helps get the word out to new people coming across to work, just get it across new eyes, and wake up the sleeping masses as a whole, right? I'm so excited to bring this video to you. I've been waiting the last couple of days for the MLB regular season to end, just to put the cherry on top and bring it all together and do as we normally do at the end of any season, NBA, NFL, or MLB. We get into our recap, right? Because it's important to take a step back and look at the things we've done, if we have what we've accomplished, right? We want to take a step back and look at a bunch of different statistics that are going to help us decide if what we're doing is working, if it's been beneficial, has it been profitable. And I encourage every member of my community to do this ever so often. It's very important to the overall goal, right? So this is why we do what we do, and obviously to highlight, some of the things we've been able to accomplish. It's very important to celebrate your wins, congratulate yourself, because at the end of the day, nobody else is going to do it, right? So give me 1 second. Hold on. Boom. Okay. Boom. I'll leave it like that. So thankfully, I'm coming to you from a great position today, obviously. On the heels of the end of the 2022 MLB regular season. And the interesting part about it is, when it started, I had I had a great feeling about it. I had great energy about MLB coming into the season. We had an incredible and magical MLB season last year, which probably was the reason I was so excited about getting into it this year. But, again, it's always important to take a seat and just, review and recap what, the things that have happened over the last, I'd say, 6 months, right? It started in April. It ended at the end of September, beginning of October. So you got a good 6 months of work, of content, of decodes, of bets, of tickets, everything. There's a lot of information there to dissect. So let's get into it, right? The beginning of the video, obviously, I want to say, and I really want to scream it, but I'll keep it reserved for this moment. But I really want to congratulate myself, my community, all my members, the people that support me directly and indirectly, from near and afar. Congratulations and a round of applause for an incredibly record-breaking Major League Baseball 2022 regular season. Okay, the things that we were able to do this year were uncanny. They've never been done before in the history of sports betting, especially over that large of a sample size. We're looking back now at the length of the entire season as a whole, right? We're not talking about a week or 2 weeks or even a month. We're talking about 6 months, half a year, the entirety of the MLB season. And I'm happy to bring to you guys the fact that we had a record-breaking Major League Baseball season, okay? I do want to highlight and bring up the fact that, some of the people, quote unquote, the best handicappers in the world, right? The people that do this professionally, the people that sell their picks for hundreds and thousands of dollars. We're talking about one pick now. The best handicappers in the world, okay, hit at a rate of about 55 to 56, 57%. These are the top 1% cappers in the world, okay? 55 to 56%. The best cappers in the world. I want to say that once again. The best people that operate in the profession of sports betting and sports handicapping win at a rate of about 55 to 57%. And really, it's around 56%, right? So I'm happy to bring to you guys, and I'm happy to announce that during this MLB regular season, 2022 MLB regular season, a span of 6 months, we had over a 75% win rate during the entire regular season. Over 75% win rate for a 6 month sample size for the entire season. That's never been done before. It's never been reported, right? It's actually improbable to be able to do something like that. Uh, but I'm happy to say, and I'm humbled to say and announce that we were able to do that myself, and I brought my entire community along for the ride, right? I could have selfishly kept my content to myself, my picks to myself. I could have selfishly kept the techniques and the strategies to myself. But from the beginning, I wanted to share this with a community of like minded people, with people who support the work, who support me, right? And because of that, we have a community that was able to destroy, to fight back, right? To flip the script on the sports books, on the casinos, on the underground books, on the bookies, right? Even if you're just betting your friend, we were able to flip the script, which is why I named my platform Flipping the Script. Flip the script on the people that control these sports leagues and hit at a rate of over 75% for the Major League Baseball 22 regular season. Incredible. I wish I had like some some noise sound effects or whatever to do like a round of applause or whatever the case may be. But I'm gonna champion myself. I'm gonna give myself a round of applause. And Fabio's in the background giving me a pat on the back too and a round of applause. It's amazing, man. To hit at 75%, 3 out of every 4 picks is incredible. It's insanely difficult to be able to do something like that for one. And then to add into that, right? Everybody knows this because I've preached this from the very, very beginning. We've never attacked a line. I never give out a line, and I never recommend a play of a favorite above minus 165. So we hit at over a 75% win rate, right? I don't want to give the exact number because it's even more insane than 75%. But I'll just say over 75% win rate for the entirety of the Major League Baseball 22 regular season without picking a money line favorite over minus 165. That includes a nice percentage of underdogs, right? And that's not even taken into account several other aspects which are very, very important. I'm going to talk to them now. Now, obviously, it was a 181-day Major League Baseball season, right? It started April 7th and it finished October 5th, yesterday, right? So from April 7th to October 5th, 181 days. We were able to put together an incredible, unmatched win streaks all across the board, unmatched by anybody. Win streak after win streak after win streak. Our win rate is unmatched by anybody, right? The percentages that we hit at are unmatched. Our ROI, return on investment as a community, right? And I can at least speak for myself. I can definitely speak for myself, but also the people that I've been in communication with, through the season for its entirety. And amazing ROI, return on investment, which is the most important statistic when taking a step back and looking at what you were able to do for this season, for the month. It is the most important statistic. How much money are you returning on your initial investment, right? ROI. We have a solid percentage of our wins coming by way of underdog, which means it's having a plus money ROI on an underdog play. Nice percentage of our overall plays are in fact underdogs, which magnify our winning days. Very important. All of these statistics don't even take into consideration the most lucrative aspect of this season for myself and for my community members, especially my veterans, my sharks, my sharp bettors, has been attacking a play as a live underdog in game. This 75% win rate that I'm I'm publishing right now for the season does not even take into account the live underdogs that we've hit throughout the season. All of these are plus money ROI situations, right? That multiply our return on investment as well as our overall profit for the season. This is a statistic that I haven't even taken into consideration when I'm talking about a 75% win rate. So imagine what the numbers would really be when we're quantifying and we're taking into consideration so many live underdogs throughout the season. Think about it. All right. It increased our profit, increased our ROI, right? Increased our win rate, our win percentage. All very, very important. Not to mention, on top of that, we had 6 consecutive winning months. Every month of this Major League Baseball season has been a profitable month for myself and my community. Every single month. Okay? That brings insane value, right? That value cannot even be calculated. Insane value, okay? Not to mention, and this is another important thing that a lot of people don't even talk about. Not only have we had the 6 consecutive winning months, right? But we haven't even spoken about all the profits, all the bags, all the bankrolls that I've protected through many different aspects, including my one-on-one consultations that I've been doing now for about a year. Protected so many bags, so many bad bets, so many bankrolls, okay? Through my one-on-one consultation. Shout out to the people that took advantage of that all throughout the season. Salute to you guys. The strategic discipline that I promoted every single day, in spite of the negative, degenerate mindset that some of the people have in this community. I've stayed very, very even keel and strategic on every single play that I publish, in spite of some negative reaction that I've gotten from people that cannot control the degenerate mindset that gambling promotes, cannot control the addictive attribute of gambling in itself, right? In spite of all that, I've saved and protected several people's profits, several people's bankrolls, even the people that are degenerates, even the people that do negatively comment on when we might be taking a strategic day off, right? They don't even realize that it's even though they're attacking me negatively, right? That I'm doing them a solid. I'm protecting them. So the strategic discipline that I showed throughout the season is very, very important. Not only that, our observation days, right? Our observation days have been another plus money EV, situation for us as a community. I've broken it down for the people to really, really understand why those days are important. And it's really coming across at this point, and I'm happy about that. But the reason I'm speaking about those 3 things, right, is, the one-on-one consultations, right, the strategic discipline, the observation days, all of that is just to say and highlight that I cannot even calculate the bankrolls that I've not only protected, but that I've rescued from losses, right? And I've been able to multiply it as a fact, as a result of that. And that is very, very important. And that shouldn't be overlooked, underappreciated, ignored, disregarded, or dismissed. It's a very, very important fact to speak about, especially taking into consideration what we were able to do this season for everybody, for myself and every community member, every person who supports me, right? Those truths should be acknowledged, right? They should be respected. They should be recognized as a remarkable accomplishment, because that's exactly what it is. I've gone above and beyond, not only to be, one of the most consistent, probably the most consistent sports handicapper, on the planet, but I take it even a step further, and you know, I protect people who I've never met before. I protect their bankrolls, their futures, their financial comfortability, right? These are things that they don't even realize, but that I'm doing by some of the strategies that I implement. And that should not be disregarded. It should be acknowledged, respected, highlighted, congratulated, promoted, and all of that. But it's really, really not. So that's why I'm making this video, to kind of touch on it, because it gets frustrating every now and then. But again, I love what I do, and the love continues to overpower whatever negative reactions I do receive. But yeah, this needs to be spoken about, man, because I did decide to share this information with my community and not keep it to myself selfishly. And you know, all of that should be taken into consideration. So anyway, so I want to talk about what we've been able to do. Beside, like, obviously the Major League Baseball was a huge, huge success, right? But overall, right, there's some goals that I always have in the back of my mind that I want to achieve as a person who's built out this community from the very beginning up until this point, right? So the fact that I've been able to turn losing bettors into winning bettors is very, very important to me. The fact that I've been able to turn students into sharks into sharp bettors is very, very important to me. The fact that I've been able to turn fish into sharks is important to me, right? The fact that I've been able to turn gamblers into profitable investors is very, very important to me. And none of these facts can be challenged that I'm saying right now. Everything I'm saying in this video is 100% fact. Okay? And the interesting thing about that is I see my strategies, my practices, and the things I promote being implemented not just by my communities and the people that support me directly, right? Which is a great an amazing thing, but it's also being implemented and copied by other handicappers, right? Other decoders, and even sports bettors outside the gematria community. And that's what reaffirms what I'm doing is actually, working on a large scale. Because when you see what what people might call as competitors, quote unquote, um, copy and implement and plagiarize some of the things you're doing and been promoting for years, it just further supports that what we've been doing this entire time works, and people are jumping on the bandwagon, which is cool, right? So yeah, man, that's also a huge pat on the back, and it lets me know that I'm doing exactly what I'm supposed to be doing, the right thing, right? And every statement I've been saying is based 100% in fact and truth. And also, the great thing about what I'm saying is I've documented my entire journey, right? Not only through the platform in which I teach people, but I've recorded and released daily testimonies, not only on my social networkings like Instagram and Twitter, but on YouTube. I have a community section where I daily release and record testimonies and feedback from the community and the people that are taking advantage of my work, right? I not only do that, but I publish my tickets, my bet slips, and the slips and tickets of my community members, right? I do that as well on my social network, on my community tab, on my YouTube, as well as my Twitter, right? I also interview and have public dialogue with my community on live stream, right? So there's nothing that's like, Hollywooded or scripted or nothing like that. This is 100% real life, in person testimonial feedback from people that are taking advantage of my work, what I've been doing for a huge sample size, going on about over, around 36 months, probably longer than that, right? I'm also endorsed and supported by the real godfather of this work, right? That really, really goes and says a lot. You know what I'm saying? So I say that to say, obviously it's great to be able to be in a position to have such a great season. Um, and my community as a whole take advantage of it. And I'm super, super humbled by what we've been able to accomplish and break records and set a new high going into next season, right? But also we have to appreciate, because I'm always preaching positivity, and that's a huge aspect of what I do. We have to appreciate, the fact that we've been able to get to this point, the fact that we do have the support of real solid individuals, right? That show us genuine love, right? The fact that I have such a great community that supports me directly, right, is also incredible. So I do want to acknowledge that as well. And it's been my pleasure to kind of teach my community not only how to decode, right, which is very it's not easy to do, right? But I take great feeling in knowing that I've been able to turn my community from novice sheep into sharp betters, and I also am excited about what we're going to be doing in the future, right? I also took it upon myself to show people in real life how to attack these sports books, right? Nobody else has ever done that. I've taken my community live into Atlantic City, right? I've taken my community into Atlantic City Sportsbook. I've taken my community into the Las Vegas sports books. I've taken my community into the overseas betting parlors and bet houses to show you guys how to, in person, attack these books. You know what I'm saying? Um, so that brings an aspect of realism to it, a reality. It's not just me sitting behind a computer and it's actual real life pounding the pavement work that is providing real life financial results. And that is the most important thing, right? People are learning, people are benefiting, and people are growing. Super, super excited about that. And I will continue to keep working, right? Just because we're making this video, and every time we do a recap of the season, right, we're always, thankfully we've always been in a position to be profitable, right, to be very consistent. So it is humbling to always make a video like this, but we're going to continue to work hard. We're going to continue to work as much as we have been behind the scenes moving forward, right? We don't get complacent with our accomplishments, our records, or whatever the case. No, we don't. We're going to continue to work hard. We're going to continue to innovate, preach positivity, right? And also preach positivity in what can be such a stressful and dark profession at times. Anybody who knows anything about sports betting and sports handicapping, if you're not doing it correctly, or some of the negative attributes of the sports betting world, it gets very dark at times, right? There's a bunch of bad habits that could be picked up by it. It's extremely stressful, especially when you have your financial freedom at stake with every single play. Obviously, every single day, whenever I publish content, I preach responsibly attacking these games, right? Don't get in over your head. Risk only what you can risk responsibly. So I continue to hammer that home, right? Because I understand what I do, there's a level of responsibility on me. So I will continue to remind people every single day to attack responsibly, right? And until you're able to gauge your own personal individual kind of, you want to say, meter to what is a great decode and what is a okay decode, I preach to be very, very responsible, you know, until you get up until that point. So again, these are just some of the things that make us extremely, extremely unique in what we do. And we're going to continue to innovate and bring new and exclusive content, not only to this platform, to Patreon, to Twitter, to all my social networkings, right? We're going to take it to the next level as every year that passes, every season that passes, we're trying to level up. We're trying to do things better than we have previously, as well as continue to innovate the entire space, right? So, and it's difficult to hold yourself to such a standard, and that's what makes it so easy for people to not appreciate what you do. But again, reality does hit for those people. You know, I have no problem keeping my community 100% exclusive and getting the bad people out of there, right? We're gonna get the bad apples out of there. We're gonna continue to keep my community 100% positive, uplifting, and focused on the main goal of building an incredible machine to do some of the things that we want to do, right? So I'm not pressed for members. I'm not pressed for support. So I will continue to keep my community exclusive as it's always been. You know, if you want a degenerate handicapper, you can go find someone somewhere else. You know, there's a bunch of them all over the place, right? So anyway, but yeah, I want to say big ups, congratulations, and salute to everybody on a great 2022 Major League Baseball season. An insanely profitable, you know, regular season for us. Great ROI, great profit, over 75% win rate overall. Several underdogs throughout the season, right? A nice percentage of our overall plays have been underdogs. So I do want to lead with that and end with that and say thank you very much, and congratulations to my community and the people that support me, because we did it, man. We did it. In spite of, you know, whatever limited negativity does come across our plate, we continue to persevere, promote progression, and continue to break records. And that's really what bothers people. You know, so, but before I get out of here, I do want to shout out a couple of individuals that you know, their support has not gone unnoticed. You know what I'm saying? And that's not to say that I don't support everybody. I don't appreciate everybody's support, because I do. But these are just people that have been with me for an extended period of time. Some of my day ones, right? Some of the people that have been there through you know, through a good day or a bad day, because no matter what anybody says, nobody's ever going to be 100%. You are going to lose, even with the knowledge of gematria, right? So I do want to say shout out to my supporters worldwide, because I am of the understanding that I have a bunch of support even outside the US, UK. Overall, I believe it's about 20, 25 countries or whatever. So that's incredible. But shout out to my supporters worldwide. I do want to say shout out to, first and foremost, to Mrs.Futures, Jen, aka the Gematria Superwoman. Salute to you. I've always appreciated your support and insight from day one. Thank you very much. To my family, thank you. So Mrs.Futures, salute to Jen, salute to my brother Eric, who's always been very, very supportive of my work and everything I put forward. My mother as well. Thank you very much for always being there for me, promoting me, supporting what I do, and my family in general. You know what I'm saying? Thank you guys for always having my back, you know, from day one. So appreciate that. So salute to Jen, salute to Eric, salute to Dre, salute to Chris, right? Salute to brother Justin, salute to the brother Step Back, right? Shout out and big ups to my Canadian brother, Mr. Mobor, who, as you guys can see, is in the chat. Thank you very much, brother, for the support. Lamonte, P. Perez, right? Coach K, I see you. Thank you very much. D. Berry, right? Prince H, Appreciate you guys. And cousin Mom. So salute to you guys. Thank you very much. The support means the world to me, and it's really, really the driving force behind me continuing to work hard every single day to just bring it, to an even higher level, right? So, before I get out of here, I do want to acknowledge the chat. We got the Ida, the moderator, in there. Thank you very much. We going to Jupiter. Salute. Thank you. Big ups. Only Locks is in the building, says all my decoder successes because of you and Z. Forever grateful. Thank you, my brother. I appreciate that. We going to Jupiter, says Victor's the GOAT. That's unreal. Keep up the great work. Appreciate all you do. And I will do that, sir. Thank you. Mr. Rockus, I guess I'll say. I don't know. Brother, there are a few people in the truth community who bet and win real big and don't share or sell anything. If you this good, you win on your own. Don't see or ask. Okay, that's your prerogative. True. Your system is very sturdy, no question. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Ross K says, only been here for a few months, but made the investment back on the first day. And I've learned how to advance my decoder into the next level. Definitely ready to see what the future holds. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. He also says, truth, Vic, the dark mindset that comes with the territory that is gambling, how to stay above it is one of the things I am most appreciative of. Exactly. And it's something that occasionally, very often gets overlooked. So really, really thank you for that. He said, I learned a lot, my brother, and I appreciate you. And I appreciate you back, Mr. Mabor. Thank you for always tapping in with us, keeping it a buck, showing us love even from out there. It's very, 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 very much appreciated. So thank you. But yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? It's it's been a great couple of months. Obviously, I did want to do this, MLB recap real quick. If there's anybody, you know what I will do? So I'll open up the chat. If anybody wants to come up and say anything before I get out of here, I'll wait like a couple of minutes. Obviously we're keeping it positive. So if you don't have anything positive to say, then that's fine. Just keep it moving. But the link is in the chat. If anybody wants to join up and just, give us some feedback or some testimony about the season, that would be awesome. If not, we'll end it and we'll keep it chugging. We'll keep it moving, for the future. But yeah, man, definitely, it's definitely, what a highlight to be able to be in this position, man, and just realize some of the things we've been able to do. So, salute. Appreciate everybody for stopping in. Don't forget, please remember to click that like button if you're in here. Please, it's free. We also have the join button that's available on the YouTube channel if you actually want to take it a step further and support your content creator directly. There's a join button on that where you can support me as a member. That's also available. The link for all my social medias, or most of them, is in the description of my videos, as well as if you're not already a member of the community, but you want to be a member of the community, the link for that is in the description of my videos as well. So get on over there, join the community of, the most profitable community of like-minded, people with a business mindset, a hustler's mindset, a progressive mindset about building and attacking and really flipping the script on the elite, the people that can control, every aspect of our life. So it is life-changing to wake up and to be a part of a community like this. So, but yeah, man, definitely shout out to everybody. Click that like button. Once the video goes up, please share it. You know what I'm saying? I would really appreciate that. Please share the video, get the video out there, because the work we're doing is remarkable. It needs to be acknowledged. And again, there's not a lot of people out there doing what we're doing. I say that, not attacking anybody as an individual and always remaining humble, but definitely want to champion ourselves and what we've been able to do along this journey. And we turn in the non-believers into believers, the haters into supporters, and that's the model that we live in, right? We're turning losing bettors into winning bettors. We're turning gamblers into profitable investors. So on that note, I'm going to get out of here because I'm going to get back to work, right? But thank you guys for joining the stream. Remember to get this video out, click the like button. And as we love to say in this community, gematria at its finest, easy as 1, 2, 3. I'll see you guys next time. Appreciate the support. My name is Mr. Futures, aka Victor, and I'm out of here. I'll see you guys next time. Salute.